we are going to move on to our So New England segment here, where we talk all things New England, mostly questions to get your feedback and opinions on. The first question, just to get it out of the way, are you big into New England sports or sports in general?
Go Sports. Oh.
I hope everyone wins.
I know Patriots. I know Celtics. I know the teams.
Okay.
But, if you were like, what do you think about, the lineup of,
we do very broad questions here. We don't get into super details. So question number one has to actually do with geography here. So we obviously have 6 beautiful New England states here, including Connecticut. Since you're there, I'll include it when I make the statement. We like to ask our guests, if you could add another state or country to New England, who would it be? And just to clarify, this does include like all of their people, all of the weather, all of the laws. So if you bring in like a country from Europe over, whatever it is, like that all comes with it. So for example, I often say Florida because I want the nice weather, but I want the New England people. So.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how well-traveled you are, so I'd love to hear your perspective.
Well, I just got back from Italy. I don't know if you guys have heard of Italy.
I've heard of it, just a tad.
They make these things. Two of us. What are they? There are 2 very Italian. Well, one super Italian. I'm like half.
Vin, our producer, you can't see. He was just in Italy, but that's the place that makes that like little stringy stuff.
You know what?
Right?
I'm gonna step in because you're being a little disrespectful right now. I'm not gonna have it.
All right, this is the irony here. I am a diehard Ireland person. Okay, I am Irish through and through. Okay, love it. St. Patrick's Day. I'm not wearing any green, and the Italian guy who's giving me attitude is dressed in all green, bitching about Italy on St. Patrick's Day.
Tell me when you're done.
The nerve.
Mute him. So my ancestry DNA is 50% Italian and 44% Irish. So ignore the blasphemy from my so-called best friend who didn't even know that.
I did know that. I can see the red in your beard. Anyways. Now that we've
Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody who's watching, by the way.
Today's happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yep.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yep. Sick green attire.
Now that we've hijacked the conversation, please continue.
Well, it's funny, I love Italy. Like Italy, I studied abroad. Like it was my minor in college. That was, one of my favorite places. But I would say like the food, but New England, honestly, like Maine has some of the best food. Like I'll put it against, any cuisine in the world.
Period.
So, so it's like food, like we kind of got the cover. So that's what like I would say like the thing that sucks the most about New England. I mean, again, for me, especially because I'm not like an outdoor skier, out snow person, would be the weather. So like, maybe like, I don't know, like Jamaica. I'm going to say Jamaica.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Go ahead.
Final answer.
I mean, Rhode Island is kind of Jamaica in the summer because it smells like weed everywhere and we've got beaches. So it's just not the crystal blue water.
It's definitely not the crystal blue water.
All right, so you're bringing
very
Jamaica
murky
in.
and
That's
very
a
scary.
first.
Yeah, Jamaica, that's the first nod for them.
We have a Mainer who lives in Connecticut bringing Jamaica up to New England, folks.
I love that.
Yeah.
We love that. That's why we asked the question.
This is true. So you already kind of brought up the topic of food, so I'll go into it. I try to customize like a little guest question if I can. So if you were going to have to do a challenge where you could get the most food in your mouth, but had to be a New England-based food, what would it be? For example, would it be lobster? Would it be clam chowder, clam cakes, clam strips? What would you do?
Well, what I would say, oysters.
Oof.
Really?
Raw oysters. Maine. Oh my God. From Penobscot. I forget there's a Damascotta oysters.
Okay.
If you ever can get Damascotta oysters in Maine, they are the fresh, best oysters you'll ever have in your life. And I should try that.
Yeah, maybe. That could be a So New England first.
That'll
Maybe we do a collab.
Close.
Maybe we meet you up in Maine and we see what we can do. And we'll get the Guinness Book of World Record involved for the most oysters at once.
You guys should make a trip.
Yeah, I don't know how safe that is. I mean, I know they save the mercury in the water, and I'm imagining you're going to get well over 20.
So worth it.
They're kind of small, but
so worth it. I was going to say, because when I was doing some of my due diligence, your main influence of recommendations, top tier. Anybody who's watching this, if you're ever going to Maine, go straight to Sam's page, find the link, and you will have, it's almost overwhelming because you want to try it all.
Yeah.
But do it, because it's better than any travel blog website. Right to Sam's page. Promise.
Love that.
Yep.
Heard it
in
here
my
first.
highlights. In my highlights, I have
Yes.
a main highlight.
Yes.
Yeah, again,
Oysters,
going up
huh?
there so much, and my whole family too is like big, like that's what we love to do is eat good.
Love that.
I really thought it was going to be clam cakes because that's what I wanted to do.
But I'm also thinking like clam cakes is like that's going to be quite a lot to fit in the gape.
Can we ask if you've done clam cakes?
I don't think I have. I've done, again, a lot of this stuff I was doing a lot more like sandwich stuff. So I've done like, of course, I've done like a big lobster roll.
Yeah,
right.
Classic. I've done, I did like a fried clam sandwich.
Okay.
All right. Fried clam roll. But I haven't I've done fried shrimp.
Ooh,
I've done fried shrimp.
Okay.
give me a second.
Yeah, I was going to say, my boy's getting hot and bothered over there. He's getting hungry. I am ready for summer.
I'm hungry too now I'm talking about this.
But this just dawned on me. You are the perfect candidate for this question.
Oh, ask it. I know what it's going to be.
Hot lobster roll or cold lobster roll? Which is it? Because you are from Maine, the world's best lobster, and you now live in Connecticut. And I have to confess, I've already said this, my audience knows, I am a hot lobster roll. I don't believe mayonnaise belongs with lobster. It is delicious. I'll eat it every time. If it's at a party, give me 10. I'm just saying, if it's on the menu as a hot lobster roll, that's what I'm getting.
This is a really hot take. By the way, this is like a big argument.
Huge.
And anyone that I talk to about when we talk about lobster rolls between like Connecticut and Maine, I'm a mayo cold girl. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
I thought she was going to say throw some cheese on that bitch.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say, wow, okay. But you know what? That's how it was made, It's like
how it was made, and not like crazy mayo either.
Yeah.
Like some people go crazy, like a light mayo.
I gotcha.
Squeeze a lemon, maybe a squeeze of lemon.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right, I'll give it to you. Honestly, I'm so hungry now that I would eat it uncooked if I could. I would just chew on the claw.
10 of those right now. Love that.
All right, so I know you said you're not huge into sports. So if you were just going to rank your favorite teams here in New England for sports, because we identify with our sports quite a bit, which would they be?
Honestly, well, for that significant amount of time when the Patriots were doing good,
yeah,
that was such a beautiful time. And I just have to say, I don't know, whatever Bill Belichick's doing, I'm into it.
Yeah. You and us both. We are so about it.
Same.
So about it. I love this for him.
Whatever he's up to, did you see him on the beach, doing yoga moves with his 22-year-old girlfriend?
I'm all about this. Why would I ever get upset with him?
Whatever team he's rooting for, whatever he's doing, I'm in.
All right. So team number 1, UNC, Tar Heels.
Yep.
Whatever that is,
yeah.
whatever he's doing.
Number 1, Bill Belichick and everything that goes with it. I love that. That is so great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I used to watch I played ice hockey, by the way, too.
Okay. I figured you're close to Canada, so usually the Mainers are the hockey folks.
And that was all my brothers played hockey growing up. And we grew up in the winter, we had a pond outside. So that was ice hockey, pond hockey was life growing up. So I played ice hockey. We won Maine state championship.
Let's go.
And we would go and got to go to a lot of free Bruins games and
That's
stuff.
cool.
So anyways, that would be my other thing. But I again don't even know who's playing or what's going on in that world anymore. But
so this is kind of going in an order. Bill Belichick / UNC Tar Heels / whatever the Patriots were doing for that time with those people. And then number 2, we're going to go Bruins because of hockey. So then we got Celtics, we got Red Sox, and then we have all of our other teams around. New York Free Jacks. I just said New York. Cut that. Holy shit.
Oh.
New England Free Jacks, New England Revolution. And we also have, who am I missing right now? Red Sox? I said that already?
You said Red Sox.
Okay.
You can throw the Yukon Huskies in there.
New England Revolution.
New England Revolution is our soccer team. But that's pretty much the reaction from a lot of people. Yeah, they're at Gillette Stadium. They're actually
Shut up, really?
Yeah, and they've been there for a long time.
Yeah. I had no idea.
They did really well the last 2 or 3 years, playoff runs and doing good, but they've had a really not so hot start and the sales are down, so we'll see what happens with that. But
you know what? Just because of that, I'm going to put them number 3.
Yeah. We love a good
throw
underdog
the good
story.
vibes in the air.
It's giving, wants to be on Broadway someday. I love it. Okay, last New England. Actually, you know what? Not the last question, but next New England question, if we can. Can you rank New England states in order for us, please?
Whoa.
Yes. There's a bomb for you.
That's crazy. I feel like I'm gonna get canceled. I feel like this is like very sensitive. Like,
Ooh, I like
from
this.
best to worst.
Best to worst. Number one state, and number 6.
Well, I'm gonna have to say obviously Maine.
Okay, there you go. Not often we get Maine first, but I'll take it.
Yeah,
I
usually
like it.
Maine's
You're from
like
Maine. You
3
really
to
are.
4. 2,
I-
3, 4.
Is she your
I'm a
first?
big Maine girl. I will
Maine
fight ride or die for Maine.
Yeah.
Except for the housing market right now. I'm trying to buy it, eventually move back.
Good
Housing
luck.
market.
Yeah, the New
But-
England, the
Well,
New England market.
Yeah, in general, it's crazy. But I would say, and I might even have to say, I would say number 2 is Massachusetts.
Oh,
Okay.
Because I love Boston, go to Cape Cod. A lot of my friends live there. Then I'd say 3, New Hampshire. Ooh, I honestly want to put Connecticut last, to be honest.
Oh my God, Connecticut.
Then I have to say Vermont.
if you do put Connecticut last, just know you're right.
Yeah. We are open to everyone's opinions, but that is the correct answer.
Yeah, Rhode Island's right above it, so we can't.
Then I would say. So wait, I think I'm on. So 4, Vermont.
Yep.
Okay. So then 5 would be Rhode
5
Island or Connecticut.
Yeah, I put 5 as Rhode Island.
Awesome.
And then
Yes. Have you spent a lot of time down here?
You what?
Have you spent a lot of time here in Rhode Island?
We go to Newport a lot.
Of course.
Yeah.
Newport's the spot. That's where everyone goes.
I love Newport. And also, when you brought up Eastern Connecticut, we love going to Mystic.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful spot.
Well, which I feel like, again, then that's all kind of the same area. Like Mystic is Rhode Island is Mystic. I kind of think of them as kind of the same area.
That's fair. That's a fair
but I
thing
love
to say.
We'll give it to you. Awesome.